Thank you for the compliment. Jezebel. These are a couple of facts that most people may not know about Jezebel that many Christians overlook, but they should probably pay attention and take some notes. Jezebel was a faithful worshiper unto her God. Granted, it may not have been one of the gods of the Bible. Yes, I said gods of the Bible. But she was faithful. Jezebel was a faithful wife. I know people like to use Jezebel as being unfaithful, but there's no documentation of her being unfaithful to her husband. She was dedicated. She was so dedicated that when her husband wanted something and he couldn't get it, she went out and she made it happen. Granted, she got a guy killed for it, but however, didn't King David have a man killed so he could take that man's wife? And David is known to be a man after God's own heart. Jezebel always had her makeup done. One of the queens of glamour magic. So that's a compliment. Thank you for that. And Jezebel was so dedicated to her God that she was willing to die. And at the end, she did die. But she did that willingly. She did it glamorously. I know a lot of Christians like to use Jezebel in a negative connotation, but how many of these Christians and how many religious people are following their religion to the T how Jezebel did? There's no documentation of her ever stepping out on her husband, no documentation of her ever missing any worship service unto her deity. She had shrines, buildings, and temples unto her deity. You can learn more about women and goddesses of the Bible in my upcoming book, The Sacred Grail, Women and Goddesses of the Bible. I do have a blog post about Jezebel. You can find that link in the bio at www.fd11-11ministries.org. Until next time, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.